Are we live? I hope we are. Okay, I think we're live. We have about 14 hours to go. I'm gonna try this, see if it works. Just had a charging session. This is going to both English and Spanish channels, so I'm gonna probably switch over languages every now and then. Saludos a todos. Estoy en un viajecito. I'm on a short trip to North Carolina and just getting ready to leave the site here. I think we're good to go. Full self-driving version 13.2.1, taking me all the way from South Florida. We left a few hours ago, but it was really bad. It was raining hard. Um, I am not going to pay too much attention to chat. Just want to make sure that you can see it. So if you want to confirm, let me know. The chat should be open. Um, yeah, let's. I'm just going to initiate this thing, see how it does. I have a feeling people here are driving kind of crazy, so FSD is active. Let's see if this thing can take us out of the parking lot. There's this guy's just walking straight in front of us. I'm waiting for the car to take off. I don't want to tap it, but I did. Let's see. Come on, buddy, get me out of here. Hmm. I really have no idea where it's going. It's just going around here. The exit's the other way, so hopefully it finds the exit now. It's on the map, so it should work out. Okay. That was kind of a long way, but maybe because the truck, this thing was in the middle over there. Maybe, I don't know. Come on. You can go. That person's walking on the other side pretty far. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. So it wants to come up this way. Is car coming? No signals. The lady had no signals. Okay, here we go. We should be doing a little loop here. Well, so far, it looks like we left well, no problem. So we're good. My next scheduled stop is supposed to be in about an hour. I may modify the navigation a little bit, see if we can go further. Um, let's see. We should definitely be able to go further. Come on, you kidding me? Let's me. I'll check that later. Let's just leave this area here. It's okay. They're kind of letting me go, but I have no way of like getting in there. So we're gonna have to wait for those cars to come by. I almost want to disengage because I think I can go next to that other car on the other side, but I really need to be on the first uh, turning only lane because then we're gonna make a quick right. So if I go to the other side, I'm gonna get stuck there, so I don't want to override this. Okay, so now I could go, but oh, there you go. Well, that's interesting. Thank you, sir. Oh wow, it's kind of scary actually. I feel like I'm. I hope I'm not gonna go over. Oh boy, why is he moving forward a little bit? Okay. The light is green now, so I hope I don't go over that curb. I feel like I'm really close to it. Oh, perfect. Sweet. Now the thing here is that we need to be on the right side right after we make the left. Oh, don't hit the curb. Come on, buddy. You can do it. I'm gonna put it on Harry. I just realized that I had it on chill. Is he gonna make it? Oh, there's a car. I was gonna miss that exit, man. Okay, so let me send that snapshot here to the Tesla team. So I had good maneuvers, but I disengaged because I didn't want to miss it and then come back. So we're heading on the highway. Now, what I'm really interested in seeing now is left lane hugging, right? I want to see what that looks like because previous version it was pretty bad. Okay, just scoot it over. That's great. I want to see if it's gonna be like hugging the left lane. Oh, Harry is really getting hairy. Okay. I feel like I want to slow down a little bit. So I'm just gonna, yeah, Harry is gunning it right now. Um, and I have a long drive, so I'm not in a rush per se. So I'm just gonna kind of take it easy. I'll put it on chill, see if that makes it any better. Yeah, that should be good. I haven't been touching the steering wheel except for like changing the speed there. I lowered it a little bit. Just want to drive a little bit, 70-ish. For whatever reason, the car wanted to go all the way to 84. Hope it's not terrible. I hope it looks good, and I hope you can hear me okay. I feel like it doesn't look very smooth on the preview. I hope that's better on the live stream itself. Because I'm using a really old phone for the main shot. It's connected to the Starlink. I don't know if processing power is lacking or whatever. Like, seems like the connection to my face cam here is pretty good. But I'm really just kind of previewing mode on here, so that may be why. All right. I'm gonna try to see if I can modify the navigation just a little bit, because I think it's playing it too conservative. It wants me to stop in Melbourne with 50% state of charge. 43 minutes away. I want to drive a couple of hours, although I do have only 75% battery. So right now here in between two trucks, stay in the middle. It's still touching a little bit on the left side. I don't like that. Hold on. It's centered again. Okay. Let's see. Let's look at the nav. See what we can get. Hope the car doesn't scream at me. Like, pay attention to the road. Okay, so once we stop here, I want to push it a little bit further. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to put on my my glasses here, just so that I can kind of stay facing straight with the glasses. I can at least like glance at the screen a little bit and it won't scream at me. So that is Melbourne. Let's see if we can go further. What over here? 78 miles. We have 228. Yeah, I really want to go all the way to here. So, yeah, see, that's much better. So, I just told it to go to Titusville. Ooh, Titusville, Space Coast. Let's go. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. On the way to North Carolina, like I said in the beginning of the stream. Live streaming with two phones. Someone is asking me how I'm doing the live stream. So I have Starlink on the roof, the routers on the bed of the truck, and I have two iPhones. My main phone here facing me and an older iPhone back there. They're both connected to Restream. It's my live streaming consolidator basically. So I can multicast. I'm sending this to 3 different channels at the same time. Yeah. So Starlink really rocks. And I think that if there's any quality issues with the main cam, then it's not necessarily the what's it called? The connection. It's the actual device. I think it's an iPhone 8, the one that's on the main screen. But I think for the purpose of this, it doesn't need to look super duper good. You just need to be able to identify the things that are happening. This is a live stream with FSD 13 driving across state lines. At the end of the trip, once I get back home, it's going to be 1,400 miles or so. So it's pretty substantial for a good test. All right. funny how some people just get really, really close to you when they're looking at the truck, and just wave. Hi. Anyway, so what was that? Just ton is one asking. Okay. Looks like we have a wet road now, huh? I can do this with any camera really. Osmo, GoPro, my Canon, my Blackmagic. I just decided to do a live stream with the phones, just to keep it simple because I'm by myself and I don't want to pay too much attention to the cameras. So yeah. So I actually, I'm not sure who was asking, but you can live stream it with full frame camera. You can like use any camera. Depends on how you want to capture and push the data over. So um, I have a solution that I'm going to implement next week. That's going to be nice to capture multiple up to 4 HD feeds and just have a switcher here so that I can push buttons if I want to do picture in picture or sub cameras. But right now we're just two phones, one pointing forward, one looking at me so you can see me, and then on the open road right now. So, okay, so my verdict comparing the other versions right now, I'm not hogging the left lane. That's nice. And I'm in the center, so it's behaving the way it should. Unfortunately, I had to disengage when we were about to get on the highway because the on-ramp was pretty quick and we were in the wrong lane, so the car was going to miss it. So instead of letting it, do a U-turn to get to the place, I decided to just kind of um, take over, right? Um, okay, I just heard from my good friend Salif that my running boards for the Cybertruck just came in, which is good. Yeah. Now, the interesting thing is that yesterday I actually went on a run just to test the left lane, and I felt like it was still hugging it. But today I really put some miles, and so far left lane hugging is not there. I think that when it does hug the left lane, I think it's more of a just behavior because there's a car on the right, etc. But it hasn't been like exiting it when you're turning right, so that's good. Now a few words in Spanish to my Spanish-speaking friends, right? Gracias a todos por acompañarme. Estoy aquí en la autopista de Florida rumbo a Carolina del Norte para un evento. Y estamos haciendo, esto es FSD, versión 13.2.1. Estamos en la carretera abierta y pues vamos de camino. En la próxima parada va a ser como dentro de una hora en la ciudad de Titusville, cerca de NASA. Y nada, estoy compartiendo la experiencia, así que espero que lo disfruten. Yo sé que les gusta ver contenido en español y pues lo estoy enviando a los dos canales, al canal de inglés y al canal de español simultáneamente. Así que si tienen alguna pregunta o duda, puedes dejarla ahí. Si no la contesto ahora, pues cuando tenga un chance, si lo veo, lo contesto. Ahora como la mayoría de mis audiencias son que hablan inglés, lo voy a cambiar el idioma, pero espero que lo esté disfrutando. So just a quick intro to my Spanish-speaking viewers, making sure that they are aware of what we're doing because this is going to the Spanish channel where I usually only put Spanish content, but I explained that I'm going to be switching back and forth. The majority of my audience is in the English speaking community for now, so I'm just gonna stay mostly speaking English. It finally got really good. The day was really rainy and windy, and it was very stormy, and now it's perfect. Some gray clouds. It's a little overcast, but nothing like earlier. It was really pouring down. I didn't capture it because it was raining before I got in the car. So I had to scramble to get everything that I decided that I was going to take with me. And I just didn't have enough time under that rain to set up everything. So I probably missed about, I don't know, an hour or so worth of driving, maybe a little bit more. But FSD 13 on the highway right now, we're doing pretty good. I haven't experienced a single phantom brake. So I don't know what your experience is with that, but I haven't had any with this version, which is really refreshing and awesome. I fail to mention this frequently just because I feel like I'm being annoying when I do it, but I'm going to mention this again. While I do appreciate you joining me on live streams and watching my content, I would really appreciate it if, besides the normal free subscriptions, if you can subscribe on X or any of my other paid subscriptions, because I'm trying to do this sustainably. So it's not very expensive. If you want to support me, you're welcome to do so. It's $3 a month on X. The different tiers in Patreon and on YouTube. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that because if you want, you can help. Feel yourself like you're a co-producer of my shows. So yeah, just wanted to show that or mention that. These drives tend to be a little bit boring for most, but I love it. I love being on the road. De verdad que me gusta mucho, me encanta. I'm wondering if there's any other further away charger than this one that I can reach. That would be great to go even longer. But I think the next one is just too far. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I think we can do this. I think I'm gonna push it to Port Orange. Or even more, Palm Coast. It's 131. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let me see if I can modify this so that we don't have to stop at Titusville. Okay, so it wants me to stop Daytona, which is 116 miles from here. So it wants me to go to Daytona and then come back to Port Orange. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to eliminate Port Orange and just leave the Daytona superchargers there. Um, so that just means I'll go further. It's even better. There we go. Let's arrive with single digit state of charge and drive longer. Now it's gonna be an hour and a half. So it'll be almost 2 hours on this drive. It's much better. And I'm making better time because I was supposed to, the navigation said I was going to arrive at 1 a.m., 1:20, and now it says that I'm going to arrive like at 12:20 if I go all the way to the destination. I am not going to the destination tonight because that's where the event will be tomorrow. But I will scout the area and find a nice spot. Maybe we put this in the center, make it bigger. I think that looks better for the live stream. I think someone was asking if I was going to record. I will, but I will record when I'm not driving. While I'm driving, I'm just gonna do like live stream if I record anything. I like the way this is driving right now. This is really good. So this will definitely be a 2 hour drive because we've been on the road already for 34 minutes. It's gonna take us another hour and a half to get there. guy in the semi next to me really it looks really close, but I'm looking at the mirrors and it looks fine. But on the camera here, it looks. I guess it's fine. It's kind of crazy that this car's just looking in all directions all the time. Love it, freaking love it. Look how well it's positioned next to the semi that's passing us. So I'm actually offset to the right. And now I'm back centered. Uh, beautiful. Beautiful. Um, Someone, I think, was asking about driving to the cold, issues with the battery. No, no, my dude, it's fine. It's fine. It should be fine. I mean, where I'm going, it's not terribly freezing, but it's going to be down in the 40s. Um, and I was in the Arctic, where at times it went down to the 30s, and in other areas in Canada when we went to the Arctic Ocean, and before that. So no, man, you're gonna be okay. I mean, in theory, it should be fine, but these are vehicles. These are not. Um, I mean, anything is possible, the good and the bad. So just plan accordingly. Be mindful. You will have some range loss, but like I tell everybody, just slow down a little bit if you want to have more range. That's all. I could be going 80, 85 right now, but I'm going 72 miles an hour. It's going to extend my rolling house basically because it's like I'm pushing a wall here. I have big Starlink dish, a tent on the roof, this rack for overlanding that carries my kitchen and everything. And if I just want to be like normal EV driving range, I just slow down a little bit. And this is by no means super slow. 72 miles an hour is pretty quick anyway. The only, yeah, no issues. Should be fine. So right now I'm looking at the odometer is 51,929. Um, I so one thing that I just remembered when you talk about the different vehicles and the performance in the cold weather, um, depends on what model you have. It's gonna be different battery packs have different efficiency, and then if you're using a heat pump versus not the heat pump, it's different efficiency, right? Like the heat pump is very efficient to both cool the cabin and the battery pack. So unless you're going to like minus 20 degrees Fahrenheit, um, and even then, there are people that live only with EVs in the cold weathers, and they just adapt, right? So you should be okay. That's my guess. But do your homework, do your research, do what you feel comfortable with. Um, don't try to outsmart the system too much, especially if you don't have a lot of experience on long drives. Because like I know how my car behaves, so I know how I can push it. Until you understand that, then just take your time, see how it works out, and just adapt, basically. I can't believe how good FSD is right now. It's great. Está tremendo, espectacular. Como que quiero parar a comerme algo. I think I'm gonna stop soon just to have a bite. It's past noon. I haven't really had anything to eat. Let me see if the car doesn't complain. I'm going to try to reach in my fridge and grab a drink. Oh, I was able to do it. It didn't complain. It's awesome. It's drizzling a little bit, but I would have not turned on that wiper right now. It's not that bad. It's not even water now. So guess what? I'm gonna turn it off. Someone was asking me the other day, yes, on autopilot. Now, my request that was granted, now you can turn off the wipers when you're on FSD, even though it reactivates automatically when you re-engage FSD. At least now you can cancel it. It looks like we're gonna hit some bad weather very soon, so it's gonna get interesting. Oh, I can't believe that I didn't modify something on my YouTube channel. Everything's working fine, but I forgot to activate monetization on the live stream. So many details, which is fine. Probably gonna get ads anyway. So it's a little bit tricky the way I'm doing the live stream right now, because every time I plug in the supercharger, um, the power outlet basically reboots. So that means that I lose the Starlink for a moment, and the main cam is just using the Starlink. The phone doesn't have a data plan, so when it loses Wi-Fi, it just dies the connection. So I would love to partner with someone like Jackery or something like that, so that I can have like a true big battery for the Starlink, so that it stays running even when the system reboots the outlets. I have a battery that's very similar to a Jackery that I can use, but I'm using it for my fridge. And the other thing is that after a while, I think it's after like 12 hours, I think it just shuts down, so that it protects itself. So I need to get like a different solution for that. The other thing that I was thinking is just maybe do my own uh, battery with an inverter, which I have one at home. And maybe I'll just put a solar panel on the tent. That way I can keep the battery charged, and or use the trickle charger that I have on the bed to trickle charge it and use that for the Starlink. That would be probably a good idea. We'll see. So the reason why I was mentioning that is because when I stop in another hour and a half to charge again, after driving 2 hours, I'm gonna have to swap the live stream the way it's working right now. So I'm gonna have to basically turn off the Wi-Fi on the main phone, the one that's facing me, so that the data plan can keep us connected before I plug in, and then that way, when I finish charging, then I can reconnect the other phone to the Starlink once it has a good connection. Anyway, that's gonna happen in about 2 hours. Well, I told you we were gonna get bad weather, and there it is. This wiper blade is so efficient that even when it's wet, it sounds like it's wiping dry. It dries it like that, like really quick. I'm not exactly sure why the previous show in the main camera, the road view is like moving a lot. I guess the stabilization on that phone is like just a little bit weird. What do you think? Do you think the car will park at the supercharger? Oh, we'll see. I don't think it will. I can feel the wind. We have a lot of headwind here right now. And I can tell because my watt hours is increasing from 512. Right now I'm at 578. It's not raining. The wiper should be up, not down. We're passing Palm Bay now. One area. Sometimes we stop here when we're going to Cape Canaveral. Perfect. The close at 72 is just hanging at 69 there. So, I mean, I have everything working against my range right now. I have the weather, the tires, the rack, the tent, the spoiler looking Starlink dish, and still there's no issue. So I'm gonna keep on tracking. I am testing something here. I had it on 72. I lowered it 3 miles per hour just to see the difference in range. I'm already extending my range quite a bit, which is not surprising, but it's just like funny how very little change in the speed makes such a big difference. Huh? The car is saying to apply force to the wheel. I guess look at my eyes. I'm looking. Come on. Don't make me hold the wheel. We only have like 600 miles to go. Oh, there it is. Monitoring active again. I have the little green light, so I don't have to touch the wheel again. So if you own a Cybertruck, and you know I'm on my review, and the thing about the self-leveling, it's coming, boys. It's coming. They're gonna fix that very soon. You'll be able to self-level without having to use Cybertent mode that forces the tunnel to be open. If you just want self-leveling, it's coming. I don't know how soon. I hope it's before the end of the year, but I'm so glad. There's a couple of items that we provided feedback on for improvements to Cybertruck for adventure travel as well as work stuff, and they are going to implement quite a few things, and this is one of them. So can't wait. I almost hit the brake by mistake, moving my leg. Oh, look at that. Remember, it used to try to center when the highway lane was merging to the exit lane, and it just stays. I'm so glad they fixed that a while back. It doesn't do like the wobble trying to find the center. Perfect. Oh boy. Let's turn those wipers off. Okay, it should go to the left lane now because there's going to be slow traffic here on the exit. There it is. Mint. Yo. Perfect. Look at this guy. No care in the world. Just get in the middle. Look at that. The car just says like, no, I'm going to pass you. But it won't. I won't probably pass him if he speeds up because I'm going to max out at 69. Oh, I just went. Oh, this guy's. I just disengaged because the car actually went over the line into the shoulder lane. So first true disengagement. That was not good. I wonder why it did that. It's not like the truck was just jumping on us. Okay, so technically two disengagements, right? The first one getting on the exit, and now that we just invaded the shoulder lane for no good reason. We could have stayed where we were. The truck wasn't inside our lane to have us push through. So I sent the snapshot. It's on video also. If Tesla wants to review it, they can. Yeah, that car that's on the side here has been hovering, I think. I get a lot of people scanning the truck when they're driving next to me. They start scanning the QR codes that I have on the side. And I think that's kind of what's happening. But these guys are parked right next to me. And then they have a car behind them just pushing them on their bumper, basically drifting with them. SpaceX fan, what's up? Oh boy, look at that. Wow, this is interesting. It's actually, let's see. Oh, he defaulted back to trying to go 85. Oh, I don't like to be on the shoulder lane when there's a car like that, but I can't go anywhere now. I think we're doing really good pace, really good timing on this drive. Because even with the bad weather that we hit, we're still making good time. We've been on this drive for an hour and 3 minutes, and we still have about an hour and 10 minutes to go, which is perfect because I need to eat something. Now it's asking me to put force on the wheel, I guess. Can't see my face. It's from a new monitor. Maybe if I lean back, yep, there it is. Attention monitoring active. So if I lean back, it's seeing that I'm facing forward, and that's like the easiest way to monitor it. It doesn't feel natural to be leaning back like this. I like to kind of like be more relaxed. It would be great to have those pillows that go on the back here, on the neck. That way we can like still be like leaning and have that support. A lot of juice. Oh God. Man, that dry wiping with the powerful motor, like that, that wiper blade, the motor is super powerful. Oh, congestion ahead, 4 miles. Oh boy. So, been advised there's bad traffic ahead on the billboard that I had up there. Oh, it's doing it again. It's on the yellow line. It's riding on top of the yellow line right now. Pretty much. Can you see it there? Like, look, it's really, really close to it. Because that truck, I put here on the right side. You know the center? But it should not be doing that. Now it's a little bit better. But this guy gets closer, I'm gonna go over. You see? I'm going over. I'm over the line now. Oh man. I just increased the speed to 75 just so that. Okay, so the truck is gone. Let's see if the. I'm gonna tell it to take the right lane. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna send a snapshot with that because if they can see this left line issue that I have, it's different to what it was doing before. Now it's just whenever there's a big truck on the right side, it starts going off to the left. So it's not happening without any cars, but it's happening more with a big vehicle on the right side. Oh, my friends, Justin sending me a message about referrals. Okay, so now that I need this, I have to turn it back on auto. Well, weather is really bad right now. It's, this is hard to see, even for me, like with my own eyes. So let's see how FSD does in this weather. Sorry about the noise of the wiper because it's wet, but it dries. It's drying the windshield so quick that it sounds like it's a dry windshield. I feel like I was saying something and I just slipped my mind, or was I just thinking hard on my head? Yeah, I know it's brutal. Finally, the weather calmed down, so hopefully we don't get that squeaky wiper. Me gustaría saber si hay alguien en el canal de español que está viendo esto. Y si estás en el canal de español viendo esto, para que me diga de dónde estás viéndolo. Tengo curiosidad. Ay, ay, ay. Voy a apagar el... I'm turning off the wiper. That's just annoying right now. I'm gonna let it get wet a little bit more. I feel like I'm a lot more of the left lane drift wasn't happening. It just started happening. I'm so disappointed with that. It was perfect. Why would it do that? The cameras are all clean. Everything's calibrated. It's just doing the wrong thing sometimes. We'll see. Yeah, it's doing it again. The left lane or left side drift is back. Look, can you see it on the screen here? See how it's not on the center of the lane? It's like it's almost like touching the line right now. Look. See? See how it's drifting to the left? If I put my hand on this side, see how it corrects over to the middle, going to the right? And if I keep putting pressure on that side, it almost goes over the line. It doesn't, but almost, right? So it obeys you telling it to go back a little bit to the right. You're basically redirecting it a little bit, but I shouldn't need to do that. Like if I let go right now, let's see if it goes back to the left. There it is. Now we're taking a left-hand turn, and it's like an inch away from the line right now. I mean, I get it. People actually drive a little bit like that, but I don't. They should be centered all the time on the lane. That's my opinion. another 48 minutes to stop at Daytona. We're gonna pass this truck route and we'll see. Yep. Oh, look at that. I thought I was behind it, like a semi. I think I should get back on that lane. There's an exit coming, so maybe it won't do it. Kennedy Space Center, exit 215. If you are on X, can you look at how many people are connected to the live stream real quick and drop it on the comments? I'm curious. And maybe even on YouTube as well. Let me know how many people on which platform. So I know, like, Habib, you're in X. Can you tell me how many people are on the live stream? Or anyone, really. Because it says here that there's a couple hundred people, but I don't think so. I think that's just accumulation of how many people have joined. Oh, that was really patchy over there. Huh. Oh, the guy's flying. This is so typical in Florida, how the weather just changes minute by minute. I just passed a high school that's called Astronaut High School. So we are not far from the Kennedy Space Center right now. That's why everything that in this area, this is the Space Coast. So everything's like themed with NASA and space and all that stuff. Surprised the car's not passing people other, because they slowed down quite a bit. Man, I should have stopped in that rest area that we just passed. Next one that I see, I may stop. Oh, this guy's FSD is drifting. don't know which Daytona Supercharger I'm going to. I don't know if it's the one in front of the racetrack or what. Let me see. Oh, I think this is a Buc-ee's. Ugh. I think so. Probably. I don't know. That place is always super crowded. And I mean like the area, not the chargers. Although it may be that this time they are crowded because we're approaching the end of the year, so there's a lot of people traveling. Yeah, so I've been traveling so much that I understand the truckers and they understand me as well. So, common courtesy to let them know, etc. will be possible. So they flash to thank you. They put the signal if they see you flash them, then they take it. So yeah, pretty cool. 33 more minutes. We'll be in Daytona. So I need to eat something. So I'll probably be doing that. And oh yeah, we're definitely doing good time. Because except for that first part of the drive, that was like super bad weather. I probably got delayed by over an hour, probably. Yeah. I have my clavicle is acting up these past few days from my motorcycle accident. So I have a loose bone here that sometimes hurts, and it's been hurting me quite a bit. I wish we had like a Tesla van, like an actual like a Sprinter van from Tesla. That would be freaking awesome. Oh, I just crossed over 52,000 miles just now, 3 miles away. 3 months ago, 52,003. Wow. Keep racking up the miles. Wow, it's so windy right now. I mean, it may not be very windy, but it feels windy in here. I think it's because of the stuff that I'm carrying on top of the car. Because I don't see a lot of like movement on the trees, but it definitely feels windy. At 24% state of charge right now on the way to Daytona with 26 miles to go. according to the navigation prediction, I will be there with 11%. And a few minutes ago, about 10 minutes ago, I crossed over 52,000 miles, which is nutty. Hey, if you're gonna be in North Carolina for that event with out of spec, uh, make sure to swing by where I am and say hi, because I'd like to meet you all. So Kyle's gonna be there. I think more people from his team. We're gonna be testing a new charging company. They're making DC fast chargers that I think may change the game for other like non-Tesla EVs. And I'm curious to see if they have like the Tesla wall connector format, right? Like the North American charging standard plug. I think they do. I think they're called Urander. So if you're going to be in North Carolina tomorrow for the meetup, let me know. If you're here on the stream and you know, make sure that you swing over by our stall and say hi. You can't miss me. I don't think there's going to be another truck like this one over there with the same look. So still have the Arctic Cybertruck insignia around the truck. I haven't removed it yet. I don't know. It feels right. Go on, buddy. Go on. The car just let you go. No need to thank me. I brought my Steam Deck with me on this trip, but I don't think I'm gonna play any games today. I'm probably gonna crash early. I just lay down, rest, because it's gonna be an exciting day tomorrow. So, yeah. Oh, 300 people. that motorcycle that just passed me is a Hayabusa, just like the one that I had my accident on. And the guy is just like cutting through the trucks. He's wearing a racing suit. He thinks he's on a racetrack. That is not a very good idea here in Florida. It's over the line right now. Come on, FSD, you can do this better. It's past the line. It's on the line right now. I think it has something to do with the big trucks. I'm gonna speed up to see if it gets any better. Oh, it's over the line. Oh, I'm deactivating. Snapshot. It's terrible. Shouldn't do that. Come on, buddy. That's the third disengagement, and 2 have been for the same reason. Just went past the yellow line and into the shoulder lane. I didn't let it get to the rumble strips, but it was already over, and that's not good. Come on, man. We were doing so good. Surprised that it's not passing this truck. I don't think I've ever seen the speed limit max on the FSD to be 85. It's always 84. But right now it was at 85. And I just tried to put it. Oh, there it is again. It's 85 max. But like, that seems like a new behavior. I don't think it was like that before. I think it was always stopping at 84. Huh. But I don't want to go that fast anyway, so I brought it down to 75. Hmm. So we're officially in the Daytona area. And we only have 11 miles to go, so almost there. Mm. So if you joined from the beginning, you know, but for those of you that joined later, um, if it seems choppy, it's not the speed of the connection, it's the actual main camera. It's on an older iPhone, and I think it just doesn't have enough processing power to make it a very smooth one. So I'm pushing 1080p on it. But in a way, it doesn't matter that much because we have plenty of things to look at, just behavior in general, and me talking about it. Um, okay, well, car just slowed down perfectly for these people. I thought it wasn't going to. I was about to take over. We're gonna stop in 9 more miles, so about 13 minutes um, with the flow of traffic apparently. We'll probably get off the highway um, in a different spot than the past times when we stopped in Daytona. But this is a new charging location, maybe, I don't know. Man, I should be so much more north right now, but that morning it just delayed everything. It was raining so hard. Yeah. So let me see if I can change this. So you can probably tell a little bit better now that the connection itself, the one that's facing me, it's probably better. and they're both on the same connection. They're both connected to Starlink, but the one on the left side, which is facing the road, it's just an older phone, so I didn't think it was gonna make much of a difference, but it is. So um, I don't really want to swap the phones to have the other one there, because then I can't control the live stream, um, and I won't know if anything goes wrong and so on. But I can't wait till next week. I'm gonna have better way of doing this again. Um, Maybe, I think, we'll see. I'm going to try. I don't know if I'm be able, like, if I'll be successful, but I'm gonna try to see if I can just stay, like, keep the live stream running somehow. I'll do the turning off the Wi-Fi on this phone so that it doesn't stay connected to the Wi-Fi when the supercharger reboots the truck, the outlets, um, and then maybe I can keep it live. Maybe I can pull one of my GoPros and see if I can use the GoPro instead of the phone that's back there. Maybe it's better, but the problem is that that's risky, because I may lose the ability to control it the way that I'm already used to, because it's going to change the UI. And I the GoPro Quick app for the other phone, which may again just still be asking too much from it. I don't know. The other option that I have is connecting the other camera to my laptop and using the laptop as a second camera, and then I can do that. But the problem is that if I use the Canon, um, it's on battery only. It uses quite a bit of it. The GoPro I can plug in and leave it connected. Maybe I could do that. Or maybe I should stop using two cameras and then just use the GoPro with this phone, which is plenty of powerful, for the live stream. I don't know. I'll decide after, like, on the next stop. Or in 10 minutes. Se me había olvidado que está en canal de español también y llevo rato hablando inglés solamente. Sorry about that. I need to speak Spanish from my Spanish channel in English for a couple of hours now. Y nada, se me olvida que estoy transmitiendo en el canal de español también, así que quería hablarles de nuevo un poco. Llevamos ya varias horas en el camino, de camino a Carolina del Norte. Estamos en la autopista, probando el FSD, y voy a parar en más o menos 7 o 8 minutos a cargar en la ciudad de Arizona, y posiblemente cambie el directo para transmitirlo un poco mejor, no sé, porque la cámara que está apuntando a la carretera como que no se ve muy bien. 3.2 millas, 3.2 miles to get off the highway. So there we go. The car's like looking for the right lane, right side to forward so that we can exit, and getting out of the way of the faster cars. I see a message. It's really that bad. It's really 1 frame per second on the main cam now. It must be the memory of that phone is saturated or something. Yeah, I'm gonna change this on the next charging stop in 5 minutes. Make it better. I just have to figure out which approach I'm gonna take. I hear a new sound. I don't know what that is. It's like wind noise. Oh, I think it's the rack. So this is it. You guys were taking the exit. I thought we had 1 more mile to get to the exit, but it's 1 mile to get to the charger. So we're almost there. Mm. Wow, there's a lot of traffic here. Oh yeah, I can see the Buc-ee's from here. That's where we're going. Hmm. The other charger was like right across the racetrack. We actually went there to see one of the SpaceX Dragon ships coming back with astronauts, and we saw it clearly burning the sky. It was incredible. Hmm. What do you think? Are we gonna make it in close to the chargers, or will I have to disengage? Hmm. We'll see. Oh, there's a broken down truck in this lane, so this is even slower than usual. And I want to see how the car is gonna manage that with the FSD. I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to take over. Look at that. That person didn't just let the yeah. Come on, see the flashers. Oh, it's putting the signal. I think it noticed it. It's doing it. Look, it's doing it. Perfect. So the broken down truck here, the car saw the flashers, and it moved over to the next lane. Otherwise, it would have stayed like stuck behind it. That's perfect. Good for FSD. And no, there's no one controlling it with the remote control. Mm. Now we need to go to the far left lane when we turn right here. so that we can take the traffic light that's ahead. I hope it does that. No turn on red except from right lane. Good. That way we can get going before the crazy traffic. Oh, it's gonna be close. Slowly, slowly. Go, go, go. Go, don't wait. Go, go, go. It did it. Perfect. And it's going all the way to the left. So on the second, I should, I would go all the way left, left. Because then on the next slide, which is pretty quick, we're gonna have to make another left. Hmm. Get your heart pumping, huh? I don't know you, but for me it does. Most of it because of excitement, right? Let's go. Let's go, people. Go, go, go. Get on the left. Get on the left. Get on the left. Oh, both lanes turn. Oh, he's taking the left. Cybertruck's taking the left. He, she, whatever, the car. Wow, perfect. Sweet. I don't know why the. Suddenly started having feedback here. Okay. I'm deactivating. It got completely confused. The chargers are on the right and I was going left. I have no idea why. Snapshot that. Oh, wait. I know what happened. It thinks that we already arrived at the thing, so now it wants to continue the trip. I just have to manually go to the chargers. That's what it is. That's so dumb. I can't find the superchargers. Must be here in front of us. Yeah, there they are. Are they full? It says here there's 5. Oh, there's 5 over there. Cool. All right. Well, guys, I'm gonna do what I told you, so the live stream's either gonna cut or take a while to get back. So give me a second. Definitely map issues. Terrible. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna switch off the Wi-Fi on this phone, the one that's facing me, so that it can stay connected with the data. Now I'm going to get lost. Okay, so let's see the charging curve here, just for the hell of it. We're gonna do a little bit of, yeah, I mean, 128, 159, 200 kilowatts. Um, so the other phone's dead already. Let me make sure that I deactivate the other stream here. And then, wow, that's bad. Um, well, oh, that's right, I'm vertical screen right now. Okay, yeah, so the phone, sorry, the Starlink is connected to the truck bed, and when the truck bed outlets basically reboot, when you plug into the superchargers, I lose the Starlink. So um, that's why I had to basically switch off the other phone connection. It's gonna happen anyway. And then I'm here on the data plan, so we can stay connected. I will now. I wonder what happens if I flip the screen. I hope that still looks okay. So I should be kind of okay in terms of the connection. Uh, Decent. According to this, I have to charge for 20 minutes, but I have a feeling that it's gonna take me just a little bit longer to eat something. So I'm thinking that maybe, I don't know, drop in the comments if you want me to stay connected or launch another live stream when I reconnect everything. Because otherwise, at some point, you're not gonna see anything because I'm not gonna show myself eating, right? Let me see what else do I have. Yeah, so what's it say? Cliff 777 saying if I think it's more of a map issue. Yes, 100%. I'm pretty sure it's a map problem. Um, the navigation pin should have been at the superchargers because the car decided that we were going to go to a supercharger, so I forced the pin to be the supercharger. Yet the pin was like out there at the entrance of the place, so it started rerouting to go to the next stop, which was going to be in Jacksonville apparently. But let me actually, I'm gonna check what we have here. Yeah, we only have the final destination in the nav. So what I may end up doing actually is that even though it says that I should charge for only 20 minutes, spending some time here talking, I may end up just letting it charge more energy. That way I can go further and I can eat without rushing. And I think that's probably the best thing. And I think I should probably also close the live stream because that's going to be a while um, just charging here. And Cliff says, and met me in Las Vegas, just released a Cyber Beast, waiting for the FSD update. Cool, awesome, congratulations. I mean, I guess to some people it does make sense to have lease. I don't lease because I just put too many miles on the cars. It doesn't make any sense to me uh, to lease. Maybe if I can find a way of leveraging a lease for, the business reason, and not have the clause to limit my mileage, like how many miles I'm driving. Maybe I'll consider it one day, but right now I'm done buying cars. Um, which reminds me, if anyone's looking for a Model 3 Performance from 2020, I just don't use it, and I have the Model Y and the Cybertruck, and I can only drive one car at a time. So if anyone's interested, let me know. It does have a brand new battery pack, the 2020 Model 3 Performance. So it's going to be a good deal for someone to take it because it's going to last a really long time. That car had a lot of supercharging done, and then I let it kind of sit for a while since I was just driving this truck for so long. And one day just wouldn't charge, so Tesla replaced the battery for warranty. So it has a new battery, 34K, puts it in your house. So if you want to, let me know, DM me. I am going to wrap up this live stream. I'm gonna go inside, use the restroom. I have food here, so I'm gonna fix myself something to eat. And I hope this was entertaining. I think I'm going to do another live stream. I know I just changed what I said I may do, but the thing is that I also have to get ready for the other stuff that I'm going to be doing. So I will do another live stream later. Just bear with me. If you have any questions, any comments, send them on the comments. You can DM me if you're on X, but I prefer the comments right below the live stream. That way, I know what it is. Um, so, oh, good idea. Okay, it makes sense for the business. So anyway, guys, thank you again for watching. Don't forget, if you're watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. And also, if you are on X, you can subscribe. It's only $3 a month. Helps me do this full time, which I'm doing since May. And I have a Patreon also. Everything you'll find me on all three, X, YouTube, and Patreon as Test Latino. And I appreciate you. Take care. Bye, guys.